What is good, YouTube? It's your boy cbmarcus, come back at you live with INT Week 2. And folks, before this video continues, I just want to say thanks to everybody for all the support for not only the draft analysis, but also for the Week 1 video. I know that for those of you who actually have subscribed, for quite some time, you guys would usually see the draft analysis. You guys would usually see maybe a Week 1 if you guys were lucky, but never Week 2. Week 2 is a rarity and it is a milestone. So thank you for everybody who has supported and interacted with these videos. You guys have basically like inspired me to keep going on this series of INT content. Obviously, it's only Week 2. There's a lot of the season left to go. We do have 6 more games after this, plus playoff games if we do make it. But big shout outs to everybody who has interacted with this and has motivated me to keep going. Something else that motivated me to keep going though was the big fat Week 1 dub against Talon and the Atlanta Braviaries, going 4-0 in that matchup. And I do really want to continue this series, and I want to continue this series of dubs for this channel. So we are going up against JustLukas and the Hellblaze Volcaronas. Now Lucas, a good friend of mine, we have split our series because we played matches before. We played 4 and we've gone 2-2 apiece. We've played in Natdex Ubers and we've also played in BDSP. So a bit of a range of leagues, but we've also never played in Swish. So this is going to be a really fun match for game 5 of our series. Again, having split the series, and I think having won in like alternating fashions. Like I've won, then lost, and I've won again, then I've lost again. It's going to be really interesting to see how this goes. So with that being said, let's look at the matchup. Now, I think Lucas drafted a very emblematic team of his draft style and his play style. He basically has 5 nukes in the Dragapult, the Victini, the lando-t, the Nidoking, and the Scizor, and he also drafted 5 really good walls in terms of the Milotic, the Scizor, the Snorlax, the Umbreon, and the Diancie. Great pivots and great heavy hitters. All of them can come, and he definitely picked quality over quantity with this team. Now there are a couple exploits I think that we can use to our advantage here. Primarily the hazard control and the lack of a really good fighting switch-in. Firstly, with the hazards, Nidoking I think is not that good of a hazard setter, and it's going to be the Rocker and the T-Spiker. Obviously there is Diancie in the back, but you were kind of getting rid of a much better Mon, I think, in place of Diancie here. Nidoking is, I would say, a much better Pokemon, but it has a worse time getting hazards up because you have to remove coverage for it, which can be very important. And because we have so many Mons, that coverage is getting stretched out more and more and more. So that's cool. Defogging is also a problem because lando-t and Scizor both kind of suffer from the same symptoms that Nidoking does, because they have to get rid of a really good coverage move, maybe setup, maybe a pivoting move, something like that. And if, let's say, the Thunder is Scarfed, then that's a really big momentum killer, because then it has to switch out eventually. So I think that's what we're going to be taking advantage of today in terms of the hazard size, the hazard side of things. With the fighting type stuff, I think the walls don't really take care of fighting a lot, and the offense contains all the fighting switch-ins, like Pult, Victini, Nidoking, lando-t. They're all... They all resist fighting. Nothing else does. And it's a bit of a gamble to be able to take, whether it's like a CC from like something generic or like, I don't know, Drain Punch or something like that. Like, it's always a gamble because they can always go for like a knockoff or an Earthquake or a U-turn or something like that and just kind of ruin the flow of the game. So that's kind of what we're going to be trying to get going offensively. Now, just looking at our Pokemon, we're leading off with a hazard user in Boldore with fighting coverage. We do have the Iron Defense just in case the Dragapult starts to set up more and more. And then we just have Earthquake and Body Press. The Porygon Z is a max spread F Porygon Z, and if you do want to check out all these spreads, I will be linking the full team down in the description. It's basically max HP, max SpDef with Try Attack, Reflect, Recover Ice Beam. Basically Reflect just in case something gets out of hand offensively, and then it'll be able to take a lot of the special hits. It's going to show up in the early game, because we're going to basically try and see what this Dragapult is. But we have coverage for pretty much everything, barring the Diancie. But I think Diancie is going to be the least of our concerns with this team. Moving on to Keldeo, the first of our actual fighting types. And I will say actual fighting types, because I think there's 3 of them. We got AV just to be able to sponge up those hits. It has a pretty good typing, being able to deal with a lot of stuff offensively, and deal with something like a Scizor defensively, especially maybe like a Scarfed Victini or something like that too, with V-Crate. We basically have general coverage, Flip Turn to pivot, and Icy Wind to be able to hit the Dragons and the Flyings. So pretty standard set overall. Kartana is going to be a little spicy as well. Kartana, just like last week, is also going to be spicy with the Speed Boost set. This is going to be, I would say, our second fighting type, because it is going to be collecting Sacred Sword a lot. We do have the Black Belt to be able to boost that Sacred Sword damage, and it's going to be Sword Stancing, trying to get a kill and get that speed boost to basically break a little bit and potentially clean up from there. Scizor is going to be the main focus in terms of being able to whittle down with the rest of the team, so the Kartana can 1v1 it. We are a little bit boosting SpDef, we're boosting a bit in defense to be able to deal with that. So we can also dance up on it, but it does have to be under like 80-ish% or something like that to be able to handle it and to get the momentum going. But other than that, it can also be pretty good just like knockoff and stuff like that. So we don't really even have to boost. Kind of depends on the scenario there. Up next though is the landorus-t. We are going to be able to have this as like a blanket check, which can also sword stance to take advantage of some of the fat on the team. So that's going to be cool. U-turn is going to be really nice to get in and out. Knockoff to be able to not only remove items, but also try and identify sets. And then Earthquake is just a general answer for a lot of stuff offensively, especially because the only resist or immunity is the Thunder-T, and we kind of wall that, and we could just knock it off too. Scrafty is the last of our fighting types, because we get to basically come in and wall stuff defensively with fighting, instead of deal with stuff offensively. We do have Taunt to be able to handle some of the defense. No Wishes from Umbreon, no Recovers or Hazes from the Milotic. And then we get to D-Dance, knock off Iron Head, and try and kind of sneakily pick up a couple kills here. Now, we were originally going to use a fighting move instead of something like Iron Head, but I just kind of want to deal with that Diancie. We are going to fully outspeed it, even if it is max speed, so that'll be cool. But that's going to be the team for week 2. You'll also notice for the actual gameplay, we're going to be using a new layout, so if there's any feedback you guys have, put that in the comments. But with that being said, let's get on into the game. And we are in with our 6th. I should have written this down sooner, but we do have a few things that I did expect. I did expect the Victini. Kind of just like leading off with your boy Boulder, so that's cool. Let's see. Trying to just look at this for items potentially. I'm gonna write this down. Drag. Thundy. Victini. I did expect the Victini to show up. It was either that or the Nidoking in that slot, kind of as an attacking role. Scizor is definitely going to show up, because that is the cart answer. Umbreon and Milo. Okay, cool. Very nice. Good luck, have fun to Lucas, whose links will be in the description if you do want to check them out. So, go do that after this match, I guess, to see his side, because this is going to be a pretty interesting match on both sides. I feel like we both have to risk a lot, because we have really frail and offensive teams. I really don't like this. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really don't like this. I do want to get up my rocks, but I don't know if I want to do it now. I could go into the PZ, potentially. I could also go into Lando. I think Lando's not half bad here. Is it just a solid pivot? I could also be getting up rocks, though. I feel like rocks is just the play. And I also took fucking 25 seconds to do that. You do U-turn. That's okay. I figured that might be the play. And if I go Lando, that doesn't really help me with much, because a Victini can come in, a Specs Pult, something of the like, Senketsu? Senketsu. Okay, that's totally fine. I do get to keep this thing alive, which is nice, and I get to go into Gadzooks, the lando-t, just to get a nice Intimidate. He either has to U-turn and keep rocks up, or he gets a defog and I get a knock, or an SD, or a U-turn, or just a straight up Earthquake. The only thing that's keeping us from just spamming Earthquake is the fact that there is a Thundi-t here. Is it Thundi? It is Thundi-t. Yes, it is Thundi-t. Because that's Lando-t. That looks like that. That's totally fine. I'm just going to click knockoff here onto whatever he wants to switch into. This could be Rocky Helmet. I can see that being the case. Yeah. He probably U-turns. This is really good for Cart, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm honestly pretty happy with how this damages. I was expecting a defog Scizor though, because the only defoggers on the team are Thundi and Scizor. Victini, Milo comes out. Okay. Flame Orb. I'm faster if this procs Flame Orb. Okay, it does. Cool, cool, cool. And I'm totally down to just click U-turn here. So I can go into a couple of different things. I can go into Porygon, I can go into Keldeo, I can go into Scrafty. I think Porygon is going to be the play here. I am expecting something of a... Actually did a lot. So maybe this is like Spadef with Flame Orb. I could see Porygon being good here. So I think I'm just going to do that. If I do get Toxic, it is pretty unfortunate, because that means I kind of have to start setting up a little sooner than I wanted. But that's okay. We are going to live this pretty... We're going to thrive off of this flip turn pretty damn comfortably. As I'm guessing he goes into the... What, Umbreon, maybe? I'm not sure. Rygo. This is the Victini, which is very scary. I do not like this at all. Let's see. Could I stay in? We're about equal on time, which is kind of nice. Let's see how much this does to a Porygon. That has a very decent chance of killing. Ooh. I could also just scout here and just go into this guy. Just see what's good. I doubt he really has much in terms of coverage for this. Glaciate might be the strongest thing that he has. So I'm fine just scouting a little bit and seeing what's going on. Decreate does come out, and we are going to take that very comfortably. Bro, that just did nothing. That just genuinely did nothing. So that's cool. I could double, or I could go out into the... I could go out into the Lando here, but I think Rocks Up is fine. What that means is my Lando is going to get a little bit more health on the way in, which I really like. And we do get to keep this thing around a little bit, which I do like. I could go into this and flip turn potentially. I could also go into Lando. I think Lando here is pretty okay. Again, it's kind of the same situation where if you do U-turn, it's not going to be the worst. You defog again. That's totally fine. I think just chipping this thing down is going to be pretty nice. We're going to get some good recovery here. And I think an Earthquake is pretty okay. If you do Roost, that's fine. You do Earthquake. And we should be doing... That's a lot. U-turn. Okay, that's fine. So, this is no longer a threat for Cart, which I really like. Unless it is Vacuum Wave, and it is special. But we do have a little bit of investment just for something like that. What would I expect in this case? I feel like... Ryuko, is that Pult? That is the Pult! Oh no, here we go. Okay, so I feel like... I think there's no way that he's physical. But if he is, then I'm kind of screwed. Because I don't really have Intimidate on the Scrafty. But this is also not the... Let's see. What could I do here? If this does happen to be physical... Not having a fairy here is a little bit awkward. Because I will have to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to go into this. This is meant to take any special hits. And we should be able to take on a physical Pult. Draco Meteor. Okay, so this is going to do about half. Perfect. I was going to say, we can pretty much take on... Holy shit, that did a lot. Wait. That did so much. Oh my god. Now what is nice is that we actually might have a chance of, like, winning the game here, I feel like. I'm going to click recover here, because you could switch. You could go Scizor. You land another Draco. Sheesh! Okay. Not the worst. Not the best, not the worst. I think it actually might be time to get Scrafty going. Yeah, I think it's time. So... we can DD here. I think this is actually going to be really nice just to get Chip on something. Just get a knockoff. The Umbreon's not going to be doing that much. We can taunt it. The Scizor is pretty much gone. Thundy is not going to be doing a whole lot. Nui. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So what this is actually going to do is help the Keldea a ton. Because at this point, the biggest problem is Dragapult and this, I think. Oh, I really feel like taunting. I think I'll just taunt here. And I can keep boosting up after this. The Iron Head in the back isn't really going to do us that much. Recover. Yup. I like this a lot. Okay. I could just get Chip off here, which is really nice. I could also DD again, and I think I would be outspeeding the Pult in this case. I think I'm gonna DD again. Fuck it. If I get burned, I get burned. So, so be it. We do have Shed Skin, so we are going to be eating a Scald Burn. A little easier, I guess, eventually. That did a bit. That did a bit. Okay. Okay. And now I just click knockoff here. Pretty straightforward. We will be getting a lot of damage out from this. Did the taunt end? Am I stupid? That didn't do anything. Scald. Okay. No burn, no burn, no burn. It crit! Eee! No burn. Let's go. And this should pretty much put it in range. for another knock. I think. If not, then I'm just like really bad. Come on, Tony. Hey, yo, Tony! Getting the kill. I think that's the first one of the season for him. So let's go. Or for her. Hey, yo, Tony. Tony is a woman. That is A-okay. The matter of the fact is that Tony just knocked the fuck out of a Milo, which is really cool. So, respect. Somebody ping me. Is that at all relevant to the game? No. From here, I guess we just click knock up again. It is a little... Oh, please don't kill. That did nothing! Let's go! It's a little unfortunate that once this is down, I'm not going to really have any answers to Pult. But with Keldeo, with Lando and stuff like that, I think I'll have enough. I basically just need to get a kill with Cart, and then I should pretty much be good. But Specs is going to be doing a lot here. If anything, I should probably switch out. Let's just see. I'll humor this. Let's just see how much Dragapult, Specs to our Scrafty. Hey, yo, Tony! It's not gonna be doing enough, I don't think. How much does that do? 30 to 40? And what if it's modest? Which it probably should be. Oh, it does not do enough. So I think what I'm going to do here is gain momentum and just go into the landers. We are running a little behind on time. We're not running low on time yet, though. That's kind of what matters. But just keeping this thing in the back, I think is going to be okay. I don't think we killed it all with the knockoff. And it could also be scarfed, which is an issue too. I also got to see who the hell is even alive. So Scissor's gone. Milo's gone. So it's Victini, Thundi, Drag. I think from here I'm going to just Volt Switch. Or U-turn. Bleh. I could also knock. I think I'm just going to click knock here and get some damage up on this thing. In case you do switch. Mako, so that would be Umbreon. Doesn't really do a lot, but that's kind of to be expected here. What is nice is that we do get our rocks up. So I think just U-turning here and then going into the boulder is going to be a pretty solid play. That did a lot too. So we will be going into this. If we do get Toxic, that is pretty okay. If we get Baton Pass, oh, okay, okay. I think we lose one. I think we lose one to either the Victini or the Dragapult. I'm not sure which. Ryuko, I think that is the Dragapult. So a Shadow Ball will be claiming. I guess I'd rather get rocks up. If it's D-Dance, I don't know if this is going to matter. Shadow Ball. Okay, that's fine. Ouch. Alright, goodbye. And I think from here what we want to do is... I feel like knocking is actually pretty good here. But also going into... This thing wouldn't be half bad either. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this and just look to clean up. Spec Shadow Ball shouldn't be doing a lot. And we are AV, so we are going to live one. If the Victini's Scarf, then we whittle it down, and then we can flip turn on it, just to make sure that, like, we're living everything. Please don't do over half. That did exactly half. Little bit concerning, not gonna lie. The speed is lowered. That is very nice, though. But it looks like he's at about half, too. So I'm not really sure what to do here. Going Tony isn't going to do anything. Going into the cart, I don't think is going to do anything either. How much time do we have left? We got a lot of time left just to wrap this game up. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do enough with this. So maybe it's just for sacking here, and then going Lando, and then potentially cleaning up. But then there's like no V-create opportunity for the continue to lower its speed. We do not have a lot of time left. I'm going to Icy Wind again. Oh, we missed! That is a little bit unfortunate. I think... that does suck. That does suck. I think I just got to Icy Wind again. You withdraw. Okay. Going out into the Umbreon. I think there's a pretty good chance that we have this. Secret Sword is going to be pretty good here. Please don't switch back out. Please do not switch back out. For the love of God. Please do not switch back out. Oh, he switched back out. Oh, you bastard. Okay, that's fine. Getting chip off on this is actually really slept on. If I die here, I can go Lando and flip turn, or U-turn. If this is Scarf, then I think I have a very good chance of winning. So I think I'm just going to flip turn here. I don't think it's the end of the world. Maybe it is. Thunderbolt. Okay, that's fine. So that does add speed. So it is Scarf. This is Thundy Eye. What the fuck kind of Thundy Eye set am I looking for right now? The Thunderous is not going to be doing a whole lot to us, is it? Holy shit, it does so much. I think I just got to go into this and U-turn. But once I get one boost up, I should pretty much be good. How much is this knockoff doing? It's doing just a smidge. Yeah, I'm just going to click U-turn here. If you stay in, I think I win. Just off rip. No, maybe that's not true. The Keldeo was really nice, but like... I don't know. I feel like it... I don't know. There are a couple things going through my mind. I'll go into this, heal up. That is probably best. God, I might have choked it. I know there's people in calls that might be backseating my ass, and that's honestly okay, because I could have played this a little bit better. We'll went down the Keldeo. Okay, so it is 3-3 though. This guy does come out. I think I have to go... God, are you going to be Dazzling Gleam? I don't think so. If you're Scarf V-Create, I knock off and then it should kill. I basically just can't let the I can't let the Dragapult come in. is how much does this do? God, I'm hearing like crowd chants in the back because of this, like the ambient noise. I don't have my music on, and it just sounds fucking cursed as shit. Spec Shadow Ball. Yeah, we'll just knock off you. Fuck it. You do V create. Okay, so this is, I think, the moment that I have to pray on. I'm guessing your Scarf. Yeah, this was a little bit unfortunate. I'm guessing you are Scarf, so I'm gonna go land. If you are not Scarf and you do click V create, it is what it is. I think just being able to knock off here is the best thing. Yeah, okay. So I knock off, I either kill the Lando or I kill the Victini, the Thundy comes in, I U-turn on that, and if it stays in, then I go out into the Kartana. If it Focus Blast, I go back. Yes, okay. I don't know if that mattered. We are max attack, and they were at -1. It was Choice Banded! Holy shit! Yeah, I don't think that mattered. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen now. So he's going to go into... What is he gonna do? God, if I was Scarf Cart, this would be so easy. I gotta see if I even have a chance at this point, I think. Specs Draco does so much damage. Oh my god. Okay, let's say this is at -2. So I'm taking that much. I'm taking 67 max. And then I'm taking 44 max. If only I had HP investment in this thing. You do Draco. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think it would have just come down to rolls at that point. But, that really does suck. That is super unfortunate. Yeah, it was modded specs. Yeah, and that's just gonna be the game there. There's no way they can back for that. But the Draco Meteor, a specs Draco, was going to do 38 to 47 at -4. And it was going to do 57 to 67 at -2. So if you add those up, you get a number like above or below 100. It's very close. Would that have even killed the Lando? Surely it would have. Yeah, it looks like it did. Yeah, so that miss was just super unfortunate in the end, in that case. I'm sorry, Lucas, for that happening. But it was really close. It came down to... well... No! He fucking flinched me! This bastard! Oh no, wait, how much did that do? I wasn't even looking at the fucking screen! Foul play! Oh no, wait, do we outspeed? We do outspeed. How much health is he at? He should be at enough. Surely, wait. I'm not throwing for content here, I swear. Or I'm not trying to, at least. Oh, please tell me that kills. Let me just see how much, like, this should do. So I can just figure out what fucking button I should be clicking here. Okay, knockoff should have it. Okay. Jesus Christ. How much time did I even have left? I had, like, nothing left, didn't I? I just thought for the fucking past 5 minutes. Oh my god, that was really close. Well, I guess blow for blow. Still unfortunate in terms of Lucas's luck there. But GG's. if you do want to go check out his channel and go check out his side, I will put the link down below, so be sure to do that. But that's going to be week 2 of INT, folks. We are going up, if I'm not mistaken, against, I think it's Helios and the San Jose Sharpedos for week 3. A familiar coach, another one from Prep City. But, again, these battles are just going to be close as hell every single time. So, GG's to Lucas. Unfortunate series of events there, but still a great battler, and hope to see him in playoffs. That would be a really, really fun matchup. But other than that, I have nothing else to say. So I will see you guys next week, or maybe in another video. I might do a little tutorial for something I'm releasing to the public soon. But other than that, take it easy, guys.